I saw you've been starting to put some content out about coaching and releasing workout programs, things like that. So I have a what are your 10 exercises to build? You only get 10 to build an elite physique.
All right, so we'll go ahead and throw squats in just so I don't forget about them. Well, I think I did that last time you asked me this. You're like,
Has
nope.
anything? I wonder if anything's changed.
Uh, Probably not. So
Okay.
we'll go ahead and throw legs, quad extensions, and hand curls in there. That's 3 already. Shit. So that's our legs.
Okay.
We'll go um easy bar bicep curls
Okay.
on just easy bar bicep curls, just basic ass curls. And then we'll go skull crushers.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Skull crushers dumbbell or easy bar?
We'll go easy bar.
Okay.
Probably tricep push downs.
Oh, we're doubling up on the triceps.
Yeah. You gotta hit them tries, boy. You can do with the easy bar too. It's kind of why I said easy bar, because you can go just normal grip, or you can go reverse grip, which is gonna hit that brachialis and shit on the outside. So you can basically get the whole bicep with just easy bar. Same goes for those skull crushers. You can change up the grips on the easy bar and basically hit different bars.
And on
Uh,
the skull crusher, are you doing it from the floor or are you on a bench?
I prefer the floor as
Okay.
long as your weights aren't hitting. Like if you have some clearance,
Okay.
just because you probably if I've felt this like when you get on a bench, especially with the skull crushers, you kind of feel like unstable.
Yeah, yeah.
So getting on the floor feels really good. I actually did those this weekend on my garage floor. What are we at? 6?
We're at 5.
We're at 5. I said
Yeah, you
push
did.
down.
No, we're at 6. Yeah, push downs.
Okay, and then
With the V bar or the straight bar? We're getting technical. It's got to be technical here, Glenn.
let's go V bar.
Okay.
That's kind of like in between, like a straight bar and a rope, right? I would
Yeah.
say V bar. Side raises. Got to do side raise.
Cable or
What the hell is that?
I don't know. Balloons. Cable or dumbbell.
So, do you know the row machines, the cable row machines that have not just one pulley, but there's 2 pulleys on it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The individual ones.
So I found these this weekend. I think they're my new favorite side raise. You hook up 2 handles and you lay back on the pad and you do side raises like that. The tension is
Oh.
insane. They don't feel like dumbbell raises because dumbbell raises are like inconsistent throughout the movement.
Yeah.
And they also don't feel like just normal cable side raises. I don't know what about them. They feel insane. So try those out.
I'll
So
try those out today.
as your side raises. Where are we at?
I think that's 7.
7.
Right? Yeah, 7.
Okay.
3 more.
Incline, hammer strength press, like any incline press machine.
Okay, the machine.
Yep.
Okay.
Lat cool downs,
It's 9.
9. Maybe one more goodie. What I've said, is it lat cool downs? So chest. We'll do chest flies.
Cable or dumbbell?
Neither pec deck. Actually, no. Yeah, we'll go cable. We'll go cable.
Do you like the cable over the pec deck?
It depends what the cable setup is. You know, different cables feel differently. Like sometimes, like I'll get on a cable and it feel really good, and then sometimes I'll go to a different gym and do the same workout on cables, and it feels different, just because the tension and the weight distribution can be different.
Then are you going high to low?
So I guess I should have said that. That's one of my favorites. I like going low to high.
Oh.
Lately, I've been trying to improve my upper chest, and people don't realize how if you have an upper chest, like your chest stands out so much. Everybody has the sag. You know, you really don't have to train that much lower chest. Dips are good, but for the most part, a lot of people are lacking the upper chest. So those low to high cable flies kill that upper chest. So I would recommend low to highs for sure. Um, you can obviously move it up and do flat and high to lows as well.
And lat pull down, are you doing the straight bar? Are you doing the weird curved rubber thing?
Uh, I feel like you get more lat activation if you do like the those neutral grips, those newer, the new ones now that are kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Like the hooked ones.
Yeah, they're kind of like odd, but they kind of fit in your hand perfectly.
They're like
With
made
usually
perfectly for the
flat.
lat.
Yeah, maybe like a one of the not super wide, not super tight, but like perfect right here. One of those.
In the going into the future, what do you hope your content kind of looks like? And do you hope that to obviously continue to post the stuff you're posting now, but like what are some of the things you're looking forward to in terms of as you grow and get bigger and the type of content you're trying to put out?
Yeah, so I want to do more uh motorcycle stuff. More like
Whoa.
a yeah, I love my motorcycle stuff. More aesthetic, um, sort of things. Trying to think of a good example. Honestly, can't remember the Instagram off the top of my head. But less like goofy reels, which are super fun to do, but more like I think obviously as the funds as you start to gain more followers, obviously make more money, things like that. You're able to like either have an editor or things like that, so your Instagram gets more aesthetic, more pleasing. I think that's the goal for the content is to make the stuff more aesthetic, higher quality edits, things like that. Um, I would love to do travel content, like the people that just keep playing. My roommate's throwing shit at my windows. Um, the content makers that like they get paid to like just travel. So I think if I could do like something that's like travel, fitness, and like motorcycle shit, I think that'd be. I think that
Traveling on your motorcycle, doing fitness.
right.
That would be
Lifting
sick.
weight on my motorcycle while I'm driving.
Is there any creators that you right now that you like and that you kind of follow and enjoy their content that they're putting out?
Honestly, I'm horrible with names. There are a couple that I started following. Um, honestly, don't know. You have the basics like Alex Eubank and stuff like that. Fitness wise, they're very fitness based. Um, and then there's a couple guys like motorcycles and things like that that I like to follow. Their content's very like if you look at one of my latest reels, I think I was just smoking a cigar on my bike with some badass music, some badass like garage punk rock music, which I love that shit. It's so dope. Um, there's some guys right now that I follow that do a lot of that kind of style of stuff too. So honestly, I would get on Instagram and look, but I'm doing the live. But anyone that is doing like just like a mix of like style, working out, they're just doing shit they love. Like they're very diverse with what they do. So that and they are able to incorporate all of that. I think that's what I want to do. Not just be set like, oh, I only do fitness. Like, oh, here's this jacked guy that also has a motorcycle. He's making dope content, doing, fitness stuff, and he's doing these dope ass motorcycle videos. And he's doing these advice videos. Like I just want to be diverse. I want to predominantly be fitness. I would say that's kind of like my expertise. But I also want people to see like the hobby side of me. I like rock climbing. I like my motorcycle, like I said 100 times. Um, what else? I like hunting. So like if I can incorporate those, um, I will. I think that's the goal.
It brings in a larger group of people to kind of whatever like kind of the more important stuff that you're trying to push out, like when you do post motorcycle stuff, when you do post hunting things, like it casts a wider net into the people that you want to bring into the fold of Blaine
Right.
Riley lifts and the faith stuff and the lifting stuff.
Yeah, even the faith stuff too is like it's like all these different aspects I really want to emphasize. Obviously, the fitness is like the main portion, but like I also want to like incorporate these other things. And thankfully, with like I don't like hide my personality. Um, like I'm very like I show a lot of the stuff that I do, like hunting and riding my motorcycle and stuff like that. Like I'm very out there with like my hobbies and stuff. So I think it's gonna be easy to like start incorporating more of that stuff.
How
Well,
important is it for you to be authentic?
so important because you don't want to get to a stage in your content making career, just in life in general. But we'll talk about content. Like, let's say I only pushed out like fitness stuff, and then I had millions of followers, but I'm also like have something that I really enjoy on the side, but I'm not able to share that with anyone. Like that would be really shitty. At least in my, could be super crappy to like not be able to share a huge portion of my life, you know? So, and I also think like authenticity is what is going to drive you. Um, I'm obviously so driven to do this stuff because I authentically love to do fitness stuff. I love to do motorcycle stuff. I love to the whole punk rock and like, you know, kind of grimy vibe. Like this is like I love it, you know? So if it wasn't the shit that I like, I wouldn't be able to sustain it. So pick what you want, do what you want to do. And eventually you're gonna start gaining followers and like start gaining a following for doing the shit you want to do, you know?
Yeah, I feel like specifically with authenticity, like if you get to a certain point and you're playing a character, eventually you get people fall in love with the character instead of who you actually are, and you get to a point of fame where you played a role your entire life, and that to me seems empty.
Yeah, very empty. When you were saying that, I was just thinking about like how I dress and stuff. Lots of times people think it's like putting on a show, like this dumbass is in the gym with khakis. You know, it's like, dude, it's just that's just how I am. If I could go buy the newest gym clothes, Gymshark shit, and wear that stuff, but that's just not what I want to wear. I don't want to wear that stuff. I genuinely like looking the way I do. Um, I like obviously I'm at home. We have a lot of land, and I'm always outside working with my hands, working on the truck or working on my bike or something. So like I look like this for reasons, but um, I don't want to lie to people or put on this persona or portray this person that I'm not. So
Yeah, bro. This has been awesome, man. It's been an hour. I really appreciate you coming on, dog. I appreciate you doing the live too. That's awesome. First ever live podcast it is. So hopefully the haters don't beat you out too bad.
right, yeah. No, I think they're gonna love you. I tagged you on the story, so hopefully
Okay.
get followers from there.
Yeah, awesome. I
Yeah,
appreciate you, bro.
I love this shit.
Yeah, no, we'll definitely do this again. And congrats, man. You're on a very upward trajectory, and it's awesome to see because I've known you for 5 years, and I can attest to Blaine is authentically being himself with the punk rocker, smoking the cigar, but also being jacked as fuck. So I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you being authentic and not being also afraid to share your faith and do things like that.
Yeah, thank you, man. I love what you're doing here too. I would only
Appreciate it, brother.
lean into it harder too. Um,
Ye-
I believe in you, so I
Thank you,
know
brother.
you have the same mentality I do. It's it's not if you're gonna make it, it's just when. So,
Yeah, for
bro,
sure. I appreciate it, man, dude.
yeah, I will see you soon.
Yeah. Peace.